Hello Cancer, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love reading for the second half of May from the 16th all the way through the 31st. General advice as always, guys, so please keep that in mind throughout this reading and take from it what makes sense for you personally and release the rest. So I'll be pulling from these two card decks. One is my own, the Silhouettes deck, and the Twin Flame Journey Oracle by Mystic Moon. I'll of course clarify with my tarot decks here. This is part one of your reading, Cancer. If it happens to resonate with you, definitely stick around to the end of this video. There will be a preview of the extended reading. And if you'd like to watch the full extended reading, that's available on my Patreon page. That link is down below in the description box, all right? So let's get started, guys. Let's see what the messages are here for you. So we're starting with temptations. Not everything you see is meant for you to have. That's interesting. All right, so those temptations could have resulted in infidelity in a partnership, for example. Let's see what else. We've got divination. Sometimes it's best not to know. Trust and believe that what's meant to find you will, okay? And sometimes, you know, we get so saturated in, for example, watching readings such as this one, and you go from one reader to the next trying to find your perfect response or answer to a question about your love situation, and sometimes it's just not going the way you'd like, and so you just keep trying to find that right message until it's what you want to hear, you know. So sometimes you just got to allow the universe to figure it out for you, you know. Let's see what else here. Trust and believe that what's meant to find you, what's meant for you, truly will find you. If you have to chase after it, maybe it's not meant to be. We have listen. Talking is not enough if we see right through each other without actually hearing what we're saying. So this reminds me of maybe two people who are so busy trying to get their point across that they don't actually listen to what the other person's saying. This could be happening when you guys are arguing. You know, you're just kind of talking through each other, not really listening to each other. And bottom of the deck, we've got revelation. Sometimes you have to spend time in the darkness so you can finally see the light. It depends, Cancer, on how this is unfolding in your life. If somebody was tempted, okay, by someone else outside of an existing partnership, that could have hurt you very deeply. It could have caused you to be really anxious or even depressed. That could be what this darkness is representing, you know. And through this revelation, it's really helping you to see the brighter side of things, if there is the brighter side of things, or having made it through that type of experience to be able to find a better relationship. It could be that as well. I'm guided to pull one more here. One more card. Look at this, the reality. It hurts being here without you. They're not with you because more than likely they did something that they shouldn't have done. And it's just presenting itself in a way here, Cancer, where more than likely it was either a third-party situation, trust issues, secrets, going for somebody that they know they shouldn't have gone for, doing things they know that they shouldn't have done. So let's clarify with some tarot. I'll be pulling from my TANIELU tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer, second half of May. So what's going on? This card reminds me of the Devil card in tarot. It also reminds me of the Seven of Swords, a betrayal, deception. We do have the Knight of Swords here. Okay, so the Knight of Swords can sometimes be the type to be non-committal when it comes to a partnership. It does say driven to succeed here, so once they have a goal in mind, They're going to go for it until they achieve it, you know, but the way it's presenting itself here, that goal could have been a third party situation. It could have been someone outside of an existing partnership. Let's see what else. Seven of Pentacles, wait and see. This is a gestation period right here. So it might take some time to either fix this, to heal from it, to move on from it. We do have the Nine of Swords here. Someone's having nightmares. Somebody's not sleeping. Somebody is dealing with a lot of anxiety. Or as I mentioned, depression. You know, again, going back to this dark, spending time in the darkness, being in a very dark place in one's mind, you know. So maybe this is what they're going through, especially if they did something to compromise the relationship. And part of their reality right now is that they're kind of having to wallow in their own misery, you know, to realize that they're alone. They're not with you because they were tempted by someone else. What else for Cancer? Oh, Lord, look at this, guys. Three of Swords. There's the third party. There's the love triangle. There's the heartbreak. There's the pain. There's the temptation. And that's why their reality is this. So, some of you guys might prefer to be in hermit mode rather than interacting with this person. Some of you guys could also be dealing with a Virgo here. So maybe this person, they're sad, lonely, miserable without you. Maybe right now they're doing a lot of thinking. Maybe they've got a lot of regrets. It's like, why did I do that? Why did I cross the line? Why did I enter into all of this drama when I had this beautiful relationship? So I kind of feel now they're having to spend a lot of time on their own to kind of reassess their own actions and behavior. Remember what I said about the Temptations card, guys, where I picked up off of that Devil energy or the Seven of Swords. Here it is. Here's the Devil energy. So this represents temptations, obsessions, addictions, the shadow self, unhealthy attachments. But they do want a new beginning. So going back to this revelation, that's the clarity. Okay, they had to spend time apart from you in order to recognize that they want a new beginning. And you guys have been through one heck of a journey here. It hasn't been easy at all. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo, strength, bravery. Okay, we do have the Wheel of Fortune coming through here. So it can still turn around. This does represent a cycle of change. If there's a part of you, Cancer, that would want to see this person again, reconnect with this person, there's a lot of healing that needs to happen, though, in order for that new beginning to happen. And it could be part of the reason why they're either not reaching out or there is no communication, no action on their part, is because they're just not feeling very strong or positive or courageous to be able to reach out and have it turn out to be a positive outcome for them, basically. You know, Divine Feminine, you're coming in as the Queen of Cups, very intuitive. So trust that intuition of yours because it serves you well when it comes to what's happening here with your masculine. They still want to be able to manifest this wish to be with you. That is what's coming through there. So let's go ahead and add to this with some additional insight. But that is what's presenting itself. All right. So Cancer, let's see what else. What else for Cancer, please, for the second half of May? Recognition. Yeah, you know, they've gone through that awakening. They have now recognized the value of this partnership. But look at this. We do have a barrier. They're going to have some, or they need to have some patience. This is a clear indication that it ended. But as you can see, we have a key here. That key could open up that door giving you guys another chance to be together. Look at this. Dark night of the soul could be represented by that devil card. The darkness that was referenced earlier. Depression, anxiety, issues having to deal with their shadow self. All of those things are a factor right now. And then we do have the crossroads. That could also be why there's no movement. Because right now you guys could be at a stalemate. So let's see. I'll be pulling from my Valentine Connection Tarot. What else, Cancer? So even though it might have ended, even though you guys are more than likely at a distance from one another, maybe you've blocked this person, which is why we have a barrier here. Now, I do feel for some of you, maybe you've already moved on to another relationship. You might have used that key to lock that door forever. That could be why they're depressed, why it hurts to not be with you. But look at this. Look at this. We've got the Sun. We've got the Ace of Wands. Happy, happy energy. Radiance, abundance, as you can see. Growth potential. The growth is still there, guys. The potential is still here to be able to work this out. But there's healing that's necessary. Clarity for sure that's necessary. But this right here could be the saving grace that is able to salvage a partnership between two people that went through so much. We do have the Three of Cups, so this is a celebration. Three of Cups can represent community, can represent a very happy vibe, represents fun times, it can represent friendships, new beginnings. For some of you guys, it can represent new love, a new chapter in your life. Part of the reason for this barrier has to do with these fives coming up. The Five of Swords, the conflicts, and the disappointments right here. But they definitely feel regret. They feel that sense of loss because they are not with you. There was drama going on here. They want to reach out though. They want to apologize. They want forgiveness. They've had a lot of time to think things through since you guys have been apart. They want a reunion. That's just how it's coming through here. They want a reunion. You've got a divine masculine coming in as the King of Cups. Compassionate, loving, devoted, ready to love you, divine feminine. And then we do have the World card. We've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Hermit popping up again. So maybe some of you guys would prefer to just spend time on your own in the meantime, or to just be single rather than getting back together. That's your prerogative as well. But they're telling you here they are ready to work with you should you give them another chance. You've got aces popping up all over this reading. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. I kind of feel when it comes to your money matters, your career, that's looking up as well. But there's new beginnings that's presenting itself here for you, Cancer. It's up to you whether you allow that new beginning to be with this person, or if you would prefer to just start over with somebody new. Maybe you already have. You might have definitely cut this person out of your life. But what I'm also getting, especially from the Divine Masculine, is that they're ready to come in with a solid offer of commitment. So it's up to you, Divine Feminine, perhaps, if you accept that offer. All right, guys. So that's where I'm going to leave part 1 of this reading. Stick around for the preview of the extended. And if you'd like your own personal private reading, Cancer, that info is down below. I'll see you next time. Somebody's ready to commit here. They know they messed up. But yes, this could have been a part of the game that they were playing, that they were a trickster. As we can see, they weren't serious about the partnership. They were playing games. They could have been very manipulative. You know, we have seen through the, where's that card? Hold on one second. Let me find it really quick. Through the Three of Swords, the heartbreak, possible infidelity, the grief that they put you through, the separation, you guys are apart, more than likely because they did something here to ruin the partnership. It could have been cheating. It could have been some sort of betrayal. Let's see what else. And you know, it's interesting, that as well reminds me of that devil energy that came forward. Sheltered, defenses up, on guard. This could be you, Cancer. You protecting your heart, your space, because of what they did. But we can clearly see they want to rekindle this partnership. They want to come back to you. They want that reunion. But this is a part of what happened. Look at that. The evidence, cheater story, getting caught unfaithful. And here's the separation. Heartache, game over. You see? They were playing games and now the game is over. But they want that reunion. So there's a lot riding on your decision here, Cancer. Maybe you're listening to this and you've already made up your mind that you don't want to reconnect with somebody like this.